Hi everyone, hope you all are good. So, we are here for grade 9 math. We are working on the chapter linear relations. So, we're going to start with lesson 3.2, that is exploring linear relations. So, let's just start with 3.2, that is okay. Okay, let's start with question number 1, that is identify each relation as a direct or partial variation. Support your answer using a table. A graph or a form of equation. So, let's just start with question number 1. Question number 1, A is y equals 2x. Okay, let me just write it down on the board. Okay, y equals 2x. Okay, so first of all, you have to calculate the first of all we are going to put 0 0 in the equation to see if the order pair is the solution of the equation. So y equals 0 and 0 times 0. 2 times 0 is 0. So 0 equals 0. That means y equals 2x is in the form of y equals mx, that is it is a direct variation. Got it? Then you have to make a graph of the relation. Got it? Let's just plot it on the Desmos. Okay, here it is, y equals 2x. Okay, you can see that the graph is a straight line. Got it? That means the graph of the equation passes through the origin, so it is a direct variation. Got it? That means the graph is a direct variation. Okay, that's what you have to do for all the questions. Got it? Okay, the next one is a small rocket is launched from a hill 1500-meter above the sea level. It if it rises at 35 minute per second, 35 meters per second. Write an equation for the relation between the height of the rocket and time. Use a table of values to graph the relation. Identify the relation as direct or partial variation. Explain. Okay, so we have to write down the equation first, then we have to see if the relation is direct relation or partial relation. So let's just start with the okay, so it is 1500-meter above the sea level and it rises at 35 meter per second. So we have to write down the equation first. So it would be h equals 35t plus 1500. Got it? Here h is the height and t is the time. Got it? Okay, the next one is you have to use a table of values to graph the relation. Okay, so you have to use a table of values and then you have to plot a graph. You can just select random values. Let's suppose you have t equals 0. So it would be h equals 35 times 0 plus 1500. So 0 it is 1500. When that means when time equals 0, h equals 1500. When time equals 1, in this way you can put different values and you have to use these values and then plot a graph of the values. Got it? It would be 1535. So there you can have 4 to 5 different values and then plot the values on the graph. Got it? Okay, the next one is question number 3. Okay. Okay, question number 3 is students can choose from two different cafeteria milk plans. Plan A, pay $0.75 per glass of milk. The plan B is pay $10, pay 0.25 per glass of milk. Write an equation for each plan, determine the cost of 20 glasses for each plan, determine the cost of 30 glasses for each plan. Which plan would you choose? Why? Identify each plan as a direct or partial variation. How does the type of variation affect the cost? Okay, plan A is 0.75 per glass of milk and plan B is pay $10 plus 0.25 per glass of milk. Okay, let's write down the equations first. Okay, so the first one is just you have to pay 0.75 per glass. So it would be x equals 0.75y. That is for plan A. And for plan B, you have to 10 and plus 0.25 for every glass. Got it? Okay, now for B, what you have to do? Determine the cost of 20 glasses. Okay, just you have now 20 glasses. Got it? So it would be x equals 0.75 times 20. That equals $15. Okay, then here you have 10 plus 0.25 times 20. So it would be $15. You can see for both the values are exactly same. Got it? Same thing you have to do for the 30 glasses. X equals 0.75 times 30. That equals 22.5 and x equals 0.25 times 30 plus 10 and that equals 17.5. Okay, that means for 20 classes it is better to choose plan A, but if it is more than 20 classes, then you can choose the plan B. Got it? Okay, so you can see the equations are in the form x y equals mx. That means they are direct. Y equals mx for plan A and for plan B it is y equals mx. The equation looks like mx plus b. That means plan A is the direct variation. That is the direct variation and plan B is the partial variation. Got it? Okay. Okay, let's just start with the next one, that is investigating properties of linear relation. Investigating properties of linear relation. Okay, let's just start with the lesson. Okay, so now we're going to learn the different properties of the linear relations. Okay, let's just go to. Okay, let's just start with question number one. That is, check your understanding. Which of these Which of these relations are linear? How do you know? Okay, you are given the table of values. You have to see which of them is the linear relation. So, the linear is relation if it has the first difference constant. So, let's just see if the first difference is constant. Let me just x, y, z. Make the table on the board. Write down the table on the board. Question number 1a. X 1, 2, 3, 4 and y is 3, 6, 9 and 12. We need to see if the first difference is constant. That means the values are this is the linear relation. First difference is 6 minus 3, 3, 9 minus 6, 3, 12 minus 9, 3. You can see this is the first difference, and first difference is constant. That means the table is the values are linear relation, related to linear relation. Got it? And if you make the graph of these lines, these values, that would be a straight line. That means this is the linear function. Got it? So you can check for C also. Okay, let's just see the graph of the B part. You can see the graph is a straight line. That means that is a linear function. But for D, that is not the linear function. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, determine the rate of change in each linear relation. Okay, let's start with question number 3a. Let me just write down the values on the board. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And y values are 11, 17, 23, 29, 11, 17, 23, 29, and 35. Okay, let's just calculate the first difference. Got it? 17 minus 11 is 6. 23 minus 17 is 6. 29 minus 23 is 6. And 35 minus 29 is 6. And the values of x are changing by 2. So you have to calculate the rate of change. That would be change in y divided by change in x. Y is changing by 6 and x values are changing by 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 2, 6. So the rate of change is 3. So that's what you have to do with the question. You have to rate of change in linear relation. So that's how you calculate the linear relation. Calculate the first difference. See that how the values are changing in x and just calculate rate of change. That would be change in y divided by change in x. Got it? Okay. Let's just see question number 5. What is the slope of the roof? Okay, so you have to calculate the slope of the roof. So the slope is change in y divided by change in x. So change in y, the vertical change divided by the horizontal change it is. So the vertical change is 3, you can see, and the horizontal change is 5. So the slope is 3 over 5, isn't it? You can see here the vertical change is 3 and the horizontal change is 5. So it would be 3 over 5. Got it? Okay, let's just look at question number 6. Okay, there are 3 steps from the ground to a front porch 72 centimeter above the ground as shown. What is the rise of each step? The horizontal distance across the each step is 25 centimeter. Determine the length AB. Determine the slope of handrail. Okay, for A you have to calculate rise of each step. You can see from first step to last it is 72. Height of the stair is 72. And how many steps do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 steps. So it would be 72 over 4 rise would be. Okay, rise is height of stairs divided by number of steps. So it would be 72 over 4, that is 18 centimeter. Okay, the next one is B part is the horizontal distance across each step is 25. What is the length AB? Okay, if one step is the distance 25, so they are 4. 25, 25, 25 and 25. Got it? That means it is 25 times 4. Got it? For the B part, it is 25 times 4. That means the total distance is 100 centimeter. Okay, the next one is determine the slope of, okay, now you have to calculate the slope of 72 and AB is 100. Got it? It would be, now slope is vertical changes 72, horizontal changes 100. So it would be 0.72. That would be the slope. Okay, determine the slope of the line that passes through each pair of point. Okay, so you are given the pair of points, you have to calculate the slope. Three by 3502, the points are the slope is m equals change in y divided by change in x. That is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So y2 is 2, so it would be 2 minus 5 divided by 0 minus 3. 2 minus 5 is minus 3 divided by minus 3, and that equals 1. So that's how you have to calculate the slope of all the points. Okay, let's just move on to question number 12. Okay, an equation for for a house value is y equals 7500x plus 125,000, where y is the value in dollars and x is the time in years starting now. What is the current value of the house? What is the value of the house 2 years from now? Determine the value of the house in 7 years. At what rate in the house is the house value changing from year to year? So let's just start with question number 12. Okay, the equation is question number 12. The equation is y equals 7500x plus 125,000. Okay, so for the A part, what is the current value of the house? Okay, for the current value, you have to put x equals 0. It would be y equals 7500 times 0 is 0. It would be 125,000. Okay, the next one is what is the value of the house 2 years from now? So it would be x equals 2. So y equals 7500 times 2 and plus 125,000. It would be 140,000. Okay, the next one is determine the value of the house in 7 years. You have to do the same thing, replace the x by 7. Got it? Okay, at what rate is the house value changing from year to year? You have to see for every year what value is changing. You can see this equation y equals mx plus b. If you match the equation, the slope is 7500. Got it? That means each year the value is increasing by 7500. Got it? Each year the value is increasing by 7500. Okay, let's just look at question number 14. This graph shows the maximum heart rate a person should try to achieve while exercising. What does the y-intercept mean? What does the slope represent? Write an equation for this to estimate. Equation of line estimate the minimum heart rate of 58 years old. Okay, let's just look at the y-intercept. Here is the y-intercept at 200. That means the maximum heart rate is, here you have age is 20. That means a 20 years old has a maximum heart rate that is 200. Got it? But that's what the y-intercept means. Okay, the second one is what does the slope represent? Okay, the slope is, you can see the values are starting from 200 and they are decreasing. That means as your age is increasing, the heart rate is decreasing. Got it? Okay, what, write an equation of the line. You have to write down the equation of the line. Okay, the age is 20, 40, 60, 80, and first of all we have to calculate the slope. The y values are decreasing by 20. over 2. 20 divided by 20, x value is 20 and y values are also 20, whereby x values are decreasing by 20 also. So the slope is negative 20, they both values are decreasing, heart rate and age. So it would be heart rate is decreasing, age is increasing. It would be 1, negative 1. So the equation is y equals mx plus b. So it would be m is negative 1 over x and plus b is the y-intercept. The y-intercept is 200. 200, y-intercept is 200. So it would be y equals mx plus b. So the equation of the line is y equals negative 1x and plus 200. Okay, the next one is estimate the maximum heart rate for a 58 years old. Okay, x is 58. Just replace the x with 58. Y equals negative 1 times 58 and plus 200. It would be 162. Got it? That means the heart rate of 58 years old is 162. Okay, let's just start with question number 15. Jeho works at a clothing store. He earns a weekly of salary of $300 and 5% commission on his total weekly sales. He thinks that if his commission doubles, so will his earnings. Is he right? Just justify your answer. Okay, so the 300 and 5%. So the equation is y equals 5%, it would be 0.05x and plus 300 because the commission is 5, so it would be 5%. 5 divided by 100 is 0.05. Okay, no, now he thinks if his commission doubles, so will his earning. Is he right? That means if his commission is doubled. Okay, let's suppose x equals his commission is 500. It would be 0.05 times 500 plus 300. So it would be $325. Okay, now if his commission doubles, commission would be 10% from 5% to 10%. Then his earning would be 0.01 x plus 300. Let's suppose x is 500. 0.01 times 500 plus 300. It would be 350. See, the commission is doubled, but earning on is not doubled. Got it? That means the statement is wrong. If his commission is doubled, his earning is not the doubled. Okay, let's just look at the question number 17. Write a linear equation for each line. A line with a y-intercept of 2 and a slope of 3 over 4. You have to just write down the linear equation. So it would be, you are given the y-intercept, that is b, and here is the slope. So it would be, the equation is looks like y equals mx plus b. M is 3 over 5 and y-intercept is, so it would be y equals 3 over 5 x n plus 2. Okay, the second one is a line with a slope y-intercept of 0, okay, and the slope of negative 4. Um, a line with a y-intercept of 0 and slope is negative 4. So the equation would be y equals mx plus b. This is the m slope and this is the b. So it would be y equals negative 4x plus 0. So the equation is y equals negative 4x. Got it? Okay, the next one is a line that passes through the point 0, 5 and 3, 6. Okay, now you are given just 2 points. You have to find the slope and y-intercept. So it would be 0, 5, 3, 6. The points are 0, 5, 3, 6. Let's just calculate the slope first. It would be change in y, 6 minus 5 divided by 3 minus 0. That would be 1 over 3. So the equation is y equals 1 over 3 x plus b. You have to calculate b. You can use any point. I'm using this one. 6 equals 1 over 3 times 3 and plus b. 3 times 3, it would be 6 equals 1 plus b. Move one other side, it would be 6 minus 1 equals b. That means equals 5. So now b equals 5. You have m and b. So it would be y equals 1 over 3 x and plus 5. That is the slope of the line that passes through the point 0, 5 and 3, 6. Okay. Okay, a line with a slope of 2 that passes through 0.41. Slope is 2 and passes through the point 4 and 1. So y equals mx plus b. Here is y equals m is 2x plus b, and you have to calculate the b value. So it 1 equals, just put this point in the equation, 2 times 4 plus b. 1 equals 8 plus b. Move 8 other side, it would be 1 minus 8 equals b. So b equals negative 7. So the equation is y equals 2x minus 7. Y equals 2x minus 7. Okay, you can do the rest of the questions by yourself. So we are done with 3.3, that is investigating linear relations. Okay, let's just do 18. Uh, make a table of values and graph, copy and complete. Okay, okay, first let's just complete the table. The equation is 2x plus 5y equals 10. You have to rewrite this equation in the form, that is y equals 2x plus 5y equals, you have to write down this equation in the form y equals mx plus b. Just rewrite this equation. 5y equals 10 minus 2x. Divide both sides by 5. 5 equal y equal 10 over 5 minus 2 over 5x. So it would be 10 minus 2 by 5x. So you can rewrite negative 2 by 5x plus 10. So this is the slope and this is the b. So negative 2 by 5 is the slope and for for x-intercept and y-intercept, you have to put x equals 0 and y equals 0 in the equation. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 9 math. We have covered two of the lessons today. They are exploring linear relations and investigating properties of linear relations. So please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. Also from 1st July to 16th July we are having a summer break. So live sessions are also on pause after 16th July. We're going to start the live sessions again. Okay, so that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.